Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick and I'm a top author trading with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be speaking about USD CHF. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders, so the COT data, so essentially what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing and how they're shifting their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. Starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that at the moment the market is testing a quite strong historical monthly support and demand area. From here, all these previous rejections to the upside were created, and at the moment we have the possibility of seeing yet another rejection to the upside away from this level. So from a monthly standpoint, we are currently at a triple bottom scenario with the possibility of seeing another rejection to the upside, as already happened in the past when the market was testing this exact same level. So on the monthly, everything seems quite bullish. Let's keep that in mind and drop down on the weekly time frame. Now, from a weekly standpoint, the situation is quite interesting as well. In fact, what we can notice is that from here, all this previous rejection to the upside was created. Then the market went and tested again the area. Now it is testing for the third time this exact same zone, from which there is the possibility again of seeing a potential rejection to the upside. This would also create a potential double bottom here at this zone from a weekly standpoint. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, from a daily standpoint, what we can notice is that the market has just created this kind of weird M pattern from a daily standpoint. And in general, after the creation of an M pattern, the general expectation is for the market to create a rejection to the upside to complete the pattern at the neckline, which is essentially the previous support and resistance. That is a pattern which the market likes to create and complete quite often. In fact, let's go and find, and here, for example, there's a clear example of this. We can notice a clear M pattern. The market then went higher and completed the pattern at the neckline. So this is a pattern that the market likes to create over and over again. Here we just see another one of those. So a bullish pattern from a daily perspective, testing this zone here, which, as we have already seen on the monthly and weekly time frame, is already by itself a support zone. Now, this creates confluence of support, and the reason for which confluence of support is important is because when there is a confluence of support zone, that increases the probabilities of seeing institutional longing inside of this zone, which at that point further increases the probabilities of a potential rejection to the upside away from the area. Now, speaking about institutional longing, if we go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing, and we check the data exactly for the CHF, well, what do we see in that case? Here on the CHF, what we can see is that with the last report, net positions have once again started decreasing. We went from having minus 21k net positions down to minus 25k net positions, with 2.4k shorts added with the last report on the CHF and 1.5k longs getting closed. Now, it is important to keep in mind that all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if we're looking at the data for the CHF, we are actually looking at CHF USD. But since we want information on USD CHF, we simply have to reverse everything. So what this actually means is that institutions are moving back to the bullish side for USD CHF by shorting CHF USD. So clearly institutions are adding longs and closing shorts on USD CHF. Now let's keep this in mind and move back to the chart. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you'll find both on the screen and also linked in description, so you never miss new updates. Now back to the analysis. Well, from a daily perspective, the situation at the moment is very clear. The market is testing support and there is a possibility for a potential rejection to the upside. So what would I expect in a situation like this? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market, at that point, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential rejection to the upside, completing this M pattern here on the daily. That definitely wouldn't surprise me. Now, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you go and check out the transparentfxtrading.com website. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to my entire all-inclusive mentorship program. This is the most complete all-inclusive mentorship program. You will see here a complete presentation of everything included, which is essentially all my courses, including the programming course on automated algorithmic trading. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring, all included in the mentorship program, the trading station software with the Telegram signals notification, and also the COT data software, which is essentially the one that we just used in this analysis. So everything all for lifetime access. And if you continue to scroll down, you will see that you will have the possibility after the testimonials to join and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the sign-up process. So I really suggest at least to go and check it out at transparentfxtrading.com. You find the link also in the description, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and also let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos. And I will see you in my next breakdown.